Today, we will be stripping the interior out of my '92 Camaro. I started by vacuuming the dirty carpet. My racing seat was pulled out in my previous video. The center console plates are held in by these tiny Torx screws. Remove the automatic shifter knob cover, push the knob down and twist to remove. There is a small loose spring that's underneath. The shifter knob is held in place by this U-shaped pin. Pull the shifter off, then start removing the plastic bezels. Twist to remove the shifter cover light. The 1LE radio delete plate is removed. My aftermarket steering wheel is unbolted. I have a video that covers installing this wheel if anyone is interested. This metal bracket under the steering column is unbolted. Loosen the 3 firewall bolts. I pulled out that annoying car buzzer. The 2 column nuts are removed. Make sure to support the column to avoid damaging any wires. Remove the steering column plugs. I labeled the wires pulled off the steering column to avoid any issues later on. Slowly lower the column to avoid snagging any wires. This ignition lock mechanism is removed. It's held in with a few screws. This is what keeps the shifter from moving without the key in the ignition. Then go ahead and pull the column out of the car. And now it's time to remove the pedal box. Start off by removing the top bolt, and just a warning, this bolt is incredibly tight. And since I removed the brake booster in my previous video, the pedal box just pops right out. Pop off the plastic cover and use a T50 Torx socket to remove the seat belt mechanism. This bolt is absurdly tight, so use a large breaker bar or a big impact. The door sills are removed next. My door sill was in pretty bad shape, so I'll be installing new ones when the car is running again. And back to the center console. Remove the screws that hold the console to the tunnel, and then remove the dash screws. Unscrew the HVAC controls. Carefully lift the console off the car, avoiding snagging any important wires. Remove the clip that holds the shifter cable to the gear selector, and then remove the shift cable from the assembly. Push the rubber grommet through the transmission tunnel, and remove the lockout cable in the same way. You can pull the cable out from underneath the carpet. Remove the plug that's attached to the shifter, then unbolt the 4 shifter plate screws. Here we have another airbag crash sensor. The wiring is removed and the sensor unbolted. These dumb little sensors weigh half a pound each. Any bright yellow wire is related to the airbag and can be removed. Another crash sensor is located underneath the HVAC controls. Remove the passenger seat. It's held in by 4 nuts. The headrest belt loop is unscrewed. Be careful not to damage anything while removing the seat. Ah, much riches. Vacuum the dirty carpet. Twist off the plastic cover, then remove the T50 Torx bolt. Remove the single bolt under the rear seats, then lift the cushion off. The rear seatbelt anchors are removed. A single nut is removed on the rear seat backrest. Fold down the rear seat and unscrew the belt loop. Pull the seat to its side to detach it from the car. Unscrew the rear seatbelt beauty covers. Unbolt the belt mechanism. And again, the seatbelt bolts and nuts are absurdly tight. Unscrew the rear brake light cover. And then remove the rear interior plastic cover. The speaker covers are removed. The T-top plastic covers are unscrewed. The rear armrest plastic is pulled off. The plastic that covers up the spare tire is unscrewed and removed. followed by the center trunk plastic. The trunk beauty cover mounts are unscrewed. Unbolt the very tight rear seat mounts. And then some random screws are removed, then pull the plastic from the car. The passenger side gets the same treatment. The speaker mounts are removed since I don't run any speakers. Remove the T-top bag mounts. Pull up the rear carpet. Some areas are glued in place. I found one of these mid-2000s $1 coins. I remember my dad giving me one of these coins when I was little. I guess I found out where it went. The main carpet is removed. Some small areas are glued to the floorboards. A careful pull and the carpet breaks free. Remove the factory gas pedal. The plastic push pins are popped off, and the sound dampener mat is pulled back. Remove the cruise control module that's located underneath the passenger side dash. Remove the dash pad. If you want more info, watch my dash pad repair video. Remove the passenger side defroster duct. After the duct is removed, the airbag computer can be accessed. Remove the two nuts, then pull the airbag computer out of the dash. Yank off the wire and delete this useless computer. Since my interior is mostly gone, the headliner just pops off. See my headliner repair video if you are interested in repairing yours. And lastly, the front seatbelt mechanisms are removed. I hope you liked this video. It took quite a while to make. I think it's my longest video yet. Remember to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram.